Hello guys, what's up? So Horizon Zero Dawn patch 1.01 is currently out. So Guerrilla Game has listened to the gamers and they're out with patch 1.01. So today in this video, what all topics we are going to cover? We are going to cover what are the patch notes, what all issues this patch will fix currently, and also the most important topic, when will Codex bring out the patch fix? So with that said, let's get started. But first of all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. So here we go. So these are the patch notes and these are the issues which this patch will currently fix. First is the as usual crash or the hanging fix which the game was getting so much. So this patch fixed an issue where the game would crash if the Steam UI didn't initialize properly on startup. So you guys may be thinking that in your system there's no issue with the Steam, but the crashes and hang happens due to certain issues. Hopefully this patch will fix that issue also. Coming on to the next patch note, which is a functionality issue fixes. Fixed an issue where concentration and other slowdown mechanics wouldn't work for everyone. Fixed an issue where Windows Steam profile names containing special characters would prevent some players from saving the game. Yes, saving issue also they have currently listened to the gamers and they have worked upon it. We are still investigating other saved game issue as well. Fixed an issue where Windows Steam profile names containing special character would prevent some players from saving screenshots in the photo mode also. Now going on to the other fixes which this patch 1.01 will be focusing on. Added improved diagnostic data collection when submitting a crash report, fixed several backend issues, fixed a video corruption issue for specific hardware. We are continuing to look at other hardware configuration as well. So in this patch, what Guerrilla Games is aiming to do, they have highlighted the major issues which were a drawback for all the gamers, like the crash issue and the save game issues. So this patch will aim at that, but there are still some other issues apart from crashing and the saving issue, the performance issue, which most of the people are not getting, like in various Nvidia users, the same person using the same Nvidia. Suppose I'm using Nvidia 1050 Ti and the other person also using Nvidia 1050 Ti. I'm getting a crash issue, but the other person is not getting the crash issue. So this kind of weird issues are not fixed in this patch 1.01 from the Guerrilla Games, as they have highlighted only the major ones, the save issues and the crash issues. So the next question you might be having is that whether the other fixes they are working or not. Yes, the other issues which are still outstanding, they are still working on it. So 1.01 just deals on the high priority issues, not the major issues or the other issues which are still outstanding. So you have to understand that this 1.01 will only handle this amount of issues. So if your system is having this amount of issues or this particular issues, then this patch is definitely for you. But other issues, you just have to wait for it. Now coming on to the main question. Now, is Codex working on this patch which was released by Guerrilla Games? So the answer is a big yes. Yes, Codex is definitely working on it, and this patch was out by Guerrilla Games today, that is 14th August. So Codex, I think within 1 or 2 days, a patch fix would be definitely out by Codex. So you have to watch for that. And if after 1 or 2 days, the negative part is that if after 1 or 2 days Codex doesn't come out with the patch fix, it means Codex is not interested and they are not working on the patch, or it could happen that they are waiting for other patches. Like if suppose now 1.01 patch is out, so they might be working upon and waiting upon for other patches, suppose 1.02 and 1.03. so they might be working on coming on with a combined patch. So that might also happen. So we have to wait and watch. If you are still getting issues with the game, my advice is that do not play the game now, because lot many patch fixes would be coming in the coming days, in the coming weeks. So basically you have to wait for that. So that was all about this. Hopefully I was able to explain all the patch notes. But the most important thing, you might be wondering that there are still some known issues and might be some open issues also which Guerrilla Game is currently working upon. Now what were the known issues? In addition to the issues identified previously, iCode, Guerrilla Games are working on a number of high priority issues. Some players are experiencing startup crashes. Patch 1.01 fixes a few but not all. So you have to understand that they will fix some of the crashes issue, because crashes are happening on multiple issues. So they have just tried to fix upon and focused upon a single thing in this 1.01. Some players are experiencing GPU related hangs during gameplay. The improved diagnostic data collection added in patch 1.01 is aimed at making it easier to track this down. So this means that in this patch 1.01, the issues, the hangs related to GPU, they have not yet fixed. They have not yet patched up in 1.01. So that is really disappointing, because I hope that around 50 to 60% users are currently facing issues due to this. Like basically GPU issue is the major issue, and this 1.01 is currently not aimed at that. Some players are experiencing graphical setting issues such as anisotropic filtering not working, 4K not displaying correctly, or HDR not working correctly. Now this patch 1.01 is disappointingly not helping that. And in totality, sorry, I would like to say that this port from PlayStation to PC is not successful because so many issues. Detroit Become Human was successful. The port was very good. Heavy Rains, again very good. Beyond Two Soul, again fantastic port it was from PlayStation to PC. What happened with Horizon Zero Dawn? Why so many open issues are there? They should have taken some time. We were not in a hurry for a PC release. They should have taken some time. They should have built up. They should have fixed what Cyberpunk is doing. They are not releasing in a rush. They are working upon issues and fixing upon some open issues. Imagine if Cyberpunk released with so many issues. Imagine the headache of so many gamers. I think Horizon Zero Dawn Guerrilla Games should have done that. And the last but not the least, some players are experiencing performance issues on specific GPUs or hardware combinations. Now combination, what does that mean? Is it ringing any bell? Combinations on totality, it means that suppose you are having Nvidia graphics card 930M or 1050 Ti, and you are having a processor of i5, i3. So that is a combination they are not able to test. These all things, as a tester, as a QA analyst, the QA team must have done in the unit testing of the game. They should have done all this combination of testing, particular GPU, particular processor, particular operating system, particular RAM combination. All these test cases must have been run by the QA team. So this is the total flaw of the QA team. I must say that the QA team has not done their job properly, and it's a very disappointing fact that still 1.01 is not handling so many issues which are still open. And as a gamer, I feel very disappointed, and we have no option other than to wait, because Guerrilla Games is still working upon that, and we have to wait and watch how things goes. So hopefully in this video I was able to explain about Horizon Zero Dawn, what this patch contains and not, whether this fixes your issues or not, and which are the known issues, and you must understand that. If this video was really helpful to you, kindly subscribe to my channel, share this video. If it is your support that is driving this channel forward. If you do not support, if you do not subscribe, if you do not share, then it's a very challenging thing, but let's hope. My target is around 150 likes for this video. Is it possible? It is up to you. So see what happens. See you in the video. Bye bye. Take care. Keep gaming.